Well, good morning, everyone. And thank you, Co-Chair Dingell, Co-Chair Lieu, and also want to recognize Co-Chair Cartwright, who couldn't be with us today, but who also has been helping in this effort. Not all of us gutted fish for our infrastructure events, but as you can tell, we have a very diverse caucus. And I think to Co-Chair Dingell's point, it reflects not just the numbers, right, numerically, the volume of events that House Democrats have been engaged in over the course of the last 3 months, but ultimately the substance, right, of what we're talking about in terms of how this infrastructure law will benefit tens of millions, hundreds of millions of Americans throughout our country, whether it's the water treatment plant that will finally be repaired in rural parts of my state of Colorado, or the broadband infrastructure that will be deployed from coast to coast, the crumbling bridges in some of the biggest urban cities in our country. Across the board, Democrats are delivering on the promise that we made and that President Biden made to the people of our country, that we would get infrastructure done. And we did precisely that. And these events have showcased exactly what this infrastructure bill will bring to our country. And just to recap that, I know you all are well aware of it, but it is worth emphasizing. Rebuilding roads and bridges nationwide, including the largest bridge investment since the construction of the interstate highway system 7 decades ago. None of us were alive on the stage when the interstate highway system was first conceived. And this bill will now deliver the largest investment since that time, delivering clean drinking water to 10 million families in more than 400,000 schools and child care facilities nationwide, with the largest ever investment in American water infrastructure to replace lead pipes and service lines across the nation, expanding access to high-speed, reliable internet, which I already mentioned, helping families get online to work and to learn, making historic improvements to public transit, the largest federal investment in passenger rail since the creation of Amtrak, and finally supporting action to address the climate crisis, including making down payments on clean energy investments, a clean, resilient electric grid, electric vehicle infrastructure, and so much more. So at the end of the day, very clear to us, and I think clear to the American people, that we are rebuilding our infrastructure, rebuilding our middle class, creating good paying American jobs that cannot be outsourced, and ultimately making life better for communities around our country. We are showing that the D in Democrat does stand for deliver, and we will continue to do that each and every day moving forward. With that, I'll turn it back to Chairman Jeffries for questions.